Hey there I am. Welcome to Track Tuesday. It's December 26th, 2023. Almost the end. Let's see. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. Merry Christmas. I sure did. And we'll go over a few things there. You all can hear me okay? Let's see. John. Who's in here first? Let's see here. Who we got? Right back here. Artie, what's going on, buddy? Good to have you in here. Wigwag. Trackside Mike. Speaking of Mike, got a nice gift from Mike in the mail. Thank you, sir. Awesome. Does have a little cover on it too. I'm gonna use it without. My coffee kind of hot. I had to warm it up. Let that cool down a little bit. Mom and son, Timmy and Ray, how are you? Very happy with the mail. Oh yeah. Thank you, and thank you for the card and everything you sent me. Actually, decided to paint that up. A little 3D printed autism puzzle piece. It's fun to paint. I don't know. Something a little different to do. Took a little break from layout stuff, Thank you so much. It was very nice of you guys. Hope you and Ray had a great Christmas, I hope. Curly Express, what's happening, man? Stand by. Yeah, that's better. Sorry about that. Doing a can, Curly. How are you? That's what Trackside Mike's asking. It's up there in Ohio. I don't know about where. I don't know about Columbus, but it was about 60 here in Cleveland today. So I'm assuming Columbus was probably even warmer than that. They're usually a little warmer than we are. Just a little bit further south and all, John, how are you? Come on, wherever you are, James. Skolko John, good evening. Scott, yeah, I saw that mail call. Santa was good to him. Already bought my own gift this Christmas, as I knew that side in the red outfit wasn't going to get me what I wanted. Sometimes that's what you got to do. Yeah, hey there, Chris. Tennessee River Union. I made out pretty good. Can't complain. And because it's stuck in the mud across the road from my place. Oh, yeah. Because you've been getting a lot of rain over there. Jabanecki, how are you? Good evening. I know I did. Hopefully all you guys did. Lion Crow, Robert. How was your visit today? Heard you had a little visitor. Or you met up with somebody. All right. See who else came in here. 75-year-old put under the tree died. Not sure what that means, but Captain Knievel. Good evening. How are you? Stormy Sky. Miss Wilmer. Who's a hi to Wilmer? There he is. Indian Head. Wilmer. I got a lot of nice cards and stuff from everybody. I'm not going to go through them all, but I thank you guys. I did send some cards out. Probably missed half you guys. I don't know. Some I had addresses for, some I didn't. Got them out a little late. We're always kind of bad at the card thing. So I apologize for that. Mike's HO Trains, how are you? Ian, how's it going, buddy? Merry Christmas to everybody, or very belated Christmas, I guess. The little Christmas challenge was kind of fun, man. I don't know. It was a lot of people participated in that. Oh, man, I forgot to put on my new shirt. I got kind of a new railroad shirt. I'll have to show it off Thursday morning. Sorry about that. Let's see who else we got. But that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I think just about everybody I see in here participated in it, or pretty much. Joe Rader, what's happening, everybody? Merry Christmas. Tricks that Mike says hi again. He must have been out and back in. Oh, man, this weather, man. I tell you, it was nice. It was warm. It was kind of a cloudy, crummy day yesterday. It wasn't raining. It was raining more on Christmas Eve. But temperatures were nice. Definitely not December weather. Good friend and follower of this community lost his wife just before Christmas. Thoughts and prayers to him. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Won't disclose who he is without his permission. Okay. That's okay. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. That was, Jim printed those up for me, Jim Tedesco, and I think they came out pretty good. I am just trying to, 16 Columbus, okay. Trying to decide if I want to put my combine in that field and kind of cut some of it down. You know what I mean? Colder there in Texas, huh? 36. You're in Indiana, Curly? So we're supposed to cool down. We're supposed to get back down. So if it's 36 there, it's probably coming this way. To get some more rain, possibly some snow, like flurries. I don't know if it's going to stick or not. Snow where John is. Not sure where that's at, John, but all right, I know I'm always behind. Somebody said hi to Randall. Where's Randall? Hi, Randall. Randall's been coming in on that Sunday morning build with Mike, Trackside Mike and Chris from Go Via Go Home. It's on Go Via and Go Home's channel. We're building that candy factory. Oh, he's been building just some car kits and stuff like that, but it's kind of nice. It's, something for you to do, Randall, while you're stuck there in the hotel. He's on a job up away from home for another week or so. Hey, Andy, how you doing? Andy Dobson. Nice to see you. Dave BNSF, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. There's Jimmy. Jimmy, you and I are going to have a long conversation. Santa was good to me and got the printer I was asking for. And I may need a crash course on how to use the damn thing. I mean, once I get it set up and all that, I got to figure out where it's going to go exactly. Yeah, that's what I thought. Train Freak and his son came down and hung out with you, huh? No trains until the end, huh? Yep. Well, that's one of those things. That's usually how it works out when I go rail fanning. And you're afraid to leave because, as soon as you get ready to leave, that's when that train's going to come. You've been there for hours and nothing's coming. Oh, okay, John. Thanks for clarifying. I was, where you at, man? I got a guy that can repair stuff if you can't. Um, he just did last Christmas. He took care of a I don't know what it was, like an old Marks or something like that. An old, old scale, whatever, but it was old and probably a good 60, 70 years old like that. And he got it up and running and everything for the guy, friend of mine. He's a friend, but he did it for a friend of mine at work. And guy was ecstatic, my friend, Ted. Yeah, so hi, Rail Artist. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you too, sir. Well, it's crazy how fast it goes. You spend so much time getting everything wrapped and ready and all that kind of stuff. And dang, just like that. There he is. Hey, Dave, everyone happy for Christmas gifts. SCL Locomotives Caboose. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that video. All right. Well, we'll be looking forward to it. Lane double derail Daryl. Is Daryl in there? I didn't see him. Yes, hey, Daryl. Derail Daryl. He had a good show. Good giveaway show. I know Sparky had how long he was up for. Somebody said like 6-7 hours. Mike had a nice giveaway last night. I was watching that while I was doing. So I built a couple kits. I had a couple kits for Christmas. One was a silo for my farm, just a little grain silo. I've never seen the kit so easy to build. For Walthers, I'm digging this out of the trash. It's sitting right here next to me. It's that concrete silo kit. Let me get this out of the way. That's the instructions. 6 pieces. You glue those 3 together using the base. And then this was one piece here. And then that was a piece there. And of course the base. That was it. And then a whole second page just to tell you which way to face the opening. There. Never seen something so easy. Surprised they didn't find a way to mess that up. Oh no, what happened there? Jesse Cat, 619. Yeah, the Christmas challenge was fun. It started in the fishing community. We got tagged by one of our truck driving friends. We tagged 3 train channels and it went off from there. Yeah, I thought somebody said you had started. It was fun. Something different. I enjoyed it. I got tagged by Daryl. And then I tagged. The one I don't think that did do one was Anthony, Georgia Sunbelt. I tagged him. But I think he was out of town. He was like at in-laws and stuff, family of his kids' families, in-laws. So he kind of didn't really have time to do much there, I don't think. Who's down in Whoville? Like that, John. Oh, yeah, rain both days, huh? Yeah, thanks, Mike. Yeah, I was looking back. I haven't really done an update since, I think, April or May. But at the same time, I don't know. Like if I haven't really done anything, there's nothing to show. So it's like, what am I going to show? The same thing over and over? I guess I could. I mean, I would be bored to watch that. I don't know. Just being honest. Plus, I do my Thursday show every Thursday, or most every Thursday, unless something comes up. But, so, I mean, anything new, I usually show on that. So, yeah, I had that week off. What was it, the second week of December? And I literally spent almost every hour of the day down here in the basement working on this layout, trying to get that cornfield in and get some scenery and get the farm up and pretty much buttoned up there. Still got to do like some striping on the road, some signage, things like that. But I'm going to move over to, I think the next area I'll move to will be probably where the candy factory, or it's not going to be a candy factory. It's the Walters Candy Factory, but it's going to be either Pillsbury or General Mills. So I got to get that area figured out a little bit more. We have to probably move some switches around in there for some better track laying. Which stinks because I got to move tortoises and they're kind of a pain in the neck. So, anyways, 68 in Sebring. Headed out to use my new telescope to the beach to film the Sydney Hobart yacht race yesterday. Got to the beach and the storm came out of nowhere. Oh, no joke. Well, that stinks. There's Randall. Somebody said hi to you earlier and I didn't see you in. But hello. 3722. Yeah, guys, if you don't mind hitting that like button, I appreciate that. 48 down by you. It was warmer. I think we went out early. My wife was off today as well, so we went out to breakfast with my son and my brother-in-law, sister-in-law, and then his father met up with us there. And it was like 50 plus, and that was in the morning. That was like 8:30. So I don't know. It's super unseasonable, let me just tell you. But hey, Stormy. Oh, he got his already. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's members of the channel. Just a little thank you for them. Start the new year out. That's all. Flying crow. Not riding our Harleys, yeah. Not a fan. Never been a fan of motorcycles. Yeah, I like the Acurail kits. And you can make them as much or as little as you want. It's like, you could use the couplers. I don't care for the couplers they give you. But, you could put KDs on them and metal wheels, or the plastic wheels that come with them are actually pretty nice. They roll really nice with those plastic wheels. So like if you didn't want to change them out right away, you really don't have to. You don't ever have to, really, but they're really nice. Oh, yeah, I did catch an update from you, and that's how I painted my track last time, the way you painted your track. I painted it like that in the old layout. I might do that again on the second level. The airbrushing, I've gotten a little better at it, but it's kind of a pain. We'll see. I can't do like rattle cans here in the house. I don't really have the ventilation for it. You know what I mean? Down here. It just would be too much. I have spray painted down here, and it just does not make the wife very happy. Or me, really, for that matter. Just the stink just stays. Even in the wintertime, I'll go out to the garage, quickly spray paint something, and I'll bring it right back in. So I don't get the spray in the house, but I do get the smell still of the paint. It's not as bad as if I actually spray it in here. I'll talk one day this week. Yeah, okay. I'm off Thursday. I work tomorrow and Friday, the next 2 weeks. Thanks, Jim. Yeah, man. I knew I was getting that, you know what I mean? Because we had talked about it. I got the same 3D printer. I got a 3D printer for Christmas. It's the same one the resin printer that Jim has. And off of his recommendation, just because he liked his so much. And I found that thing at a great deal. I get it on sale and everything. I'm not lying when I tell you, I paid just a little over $100 for that printer. If I'm not mistaken. I didn't even ask my wife what she remembered what I paid for it. I'll have to go back and look. Maybe with taxing, it was maybe like $115 or something like that. But there was like a sale on them. It was on through Amazon or something. There was a sale on them, and they were already like I had some discount code or something. I don't remember now exactly, but I got a really good price on it. It's not huge, but it's big enough for what I need to do. Jim printed all that corn for me. Jim's been printing a ton of stuff on that resin printer. So, awesome. Very good. Congratulations. You live in northern Indiana. Okay. I thought you did, but I couldn't remember. Hey, Wesley. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you as well. So we went to my sister's. We go Christmas Eve, and we go on Christmas Day for dinner. Even my sisters did a great job as far as gifting goes, man. We don't usually get a lot of stuff for each other, we set a little small limit and just a couple little things. But this year I actually put some items and gave some links. Usually I just like, maybe some socks or, I don't know, t-shirt or something, But I'll tell you what, man, I got a couple of kits. My one sister bought me the Merchant's Row number 5. And then the other one bought me a grain dryer from Walters. And some little cars, and the Walters chain link fence, a little section of that, one pack of that. I said, wow, you guys do like me. Hey, Mouse, how you doing? Merry Christmas. Good to see you. There's Dave, BNSFN Scott. I thought I saw you in here earlier. Rick's Trains. What's going on, Rick? How was your Christmas? How are you doing? He's had kind of a rough way to go the last several months with some family things. Hopefully you had a good Christmas. Yeah, John, I didn't really watch much until that challenge came up. I put the video up on Saturday, the update video. I don't remember when I got tagged. I didn't get to watch much. I did, just kind of comment on some of those Christmas challenges and that. But, try to stay off of it, at least somewhat. So I do have some stuff to catch up on. Merry Christmas to Mills. Hey, Split Rock, what's going on? How are you? Good evening. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Thomas. Jen K. Diabetic? Try the keto diet. It saved Dave. Yeah. I hear you there. If I didn't work tomorrow, I'd probably have one. And this is decaf because I got to go to bed. So you're going to stick with both channels, Waycross? Well, maybe like the Waycross can be more your rail fanning stuff, and then the SCL 1970 will be your layout channel. I mean, you could do that. Just, I would see how it goes, and then go from there. Trying to think of who else did like Christmas, giveaways and things like that. We did the On Track Tuesday. I wasn't able to participate, unfortunately. I had planned on it, but something came up and was not able to. Exposure to alcohol. Further curtailed by trying to stick to the diet. Yeah, I gotta get back in gear here, man. I was doing all right. But man, I just like cookies. I like them a lot. Damn it. I don't think I'm ever going to make it to the bottom. I didn't get to watch any of Sparky's giveaway, unfortunately. We're at my sister's doing Christmas Day. Hi, Dirk. So let's see here. I don't know. I know a couple of you guys just put up some videos today. Chris from Tennessee River Union. I know he just put one up. I don't know, just before I went on. I think maybe a little bit before that. Ooh, some sea serpents for the pirate layout. Tim, you got some cool stuff going on over there. I'm so far behind on your videos. I apologize. It's not because I don't want to watch it. Just Flying Crow. Do you use number 6 or 8 turnouts for your yard? I think you're going with Pico 83. You're going to save space with 6s in a yard over 8s. I wouldn't go any smaller than a 6, though. I myself. You call them a 6. I'm going to call it the SL 95s, 95, 96. I believe is their number equivalent to number 6. And 88 and 89s, I think, are number 8s. You and JD hanging out, Robert? Dave wants to know. I mean, you could go with 8s, don't get me wrong, but you're gonna eat up a lot of space using 8s, and they're probably a little more expensive. Hey, Container Man 68. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I see you put up a couple of mail calls to yourself, Christmas presents to yourself. Caught a little bit of them. Like I said, I really didn't catch as much as I wanted to. Did get to watch Tracks at Mike a little bit last night, and then was it Saturday night? You were on again with the OVR thing. And then Jim, I totally missed your giveaway. I was not home. We were down doing Christmas stuff on Thursday, so I missed your whole Christmas show. And it's just what it is. It's okay. You know, my kid's home too, so I've been spending time with them as much as I can. Yeah, going back to the Acuros. Why am I behind? I can't. Jeez. Not too far from where my kid would be if he was at the base. He's down there by Clarksville, Fort Campbell. Well, that's where he's based out of for about another month. Yeah, Dave, you're not wrong. It sure does. Man, am I behind. That was forever ago. We were talking about that. Yeah, and that's what I have to do. And, I go in the garage because if it's windy, I cut some of the wind out. It's a detached garage. If it was attached, it'd be great, but it's not. So then if it's raining or snowing or something, then, I would definitely go with the wider radius is the better, especially with the longer cars. But I don't have any trouble with my number 6s with these long cars going through them. And if it's for a yard, it's different. You're going to be running at slow speeds in a yard. You're not running the main line. The main line, I use the longer stuff, the 8s, what you're calling 8s, 88, 89s. But in a yard, you're creeping at a yard speed, so it's not going to matter. You're gonna waste a lot of space using 8s, in my opinion. Floyd Robbins, good evening to you, sir. Thank you for stopping in. Eventually, I will get caught up. Thomas, Merry Christmas. How are you? Thomas put up a video not that a couple of days ago, I think, as well. Flying Crow, minimum of number 6, but go as big as you can. My minimum radius is 32. Yeah, I wish mine was. Mine's 28. That's basically my radiuses are 28. Yeah, that's what it comes down to. You got to do what you have room for. If you have unlimited space, God bless you if you do. But then go with it. But my layout's a good size layout, but I definitely don't have like super long runs. My longest wall is 22. corner to corner, and that's the longest straight that I have. So it's probably, figure you got to come out a good foot to 2 feet in the corners. You lose there, so you're talking about between 18 and 20 feet. My longest straight stretch, maybe 18 feet. Hey, race fan. Merry Christmas. Jack gave you 4 gondolas for Christmas. Damn dog didn't get you. I'll tell you, that dog. I'm grateful. Line Crow, my name is Scott, which is Waycross Trans. Very good. Now he knows. Thomas. Been okay, Christmas to get together. Came home from the hospital on Christmas Day. That's good. Well, that's good. You got to come home for Christmas. Thomas Moore, how are you, man? Sorry if you were in there and I didn't say hi till just now. Well, I wish I had that. I don't wish I had that problem either. Too skinny or too heavy. One is really good, but Thomas, mail out a gift in a week. What do we got? What I miss there? I don't know what you're talking about there, Dirk. I missed it. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. Yeah. If you're going to do something like that, sometimes it takes a while to plan that out, like over the year, slowly, work on picking up a few things for your giveaway, So, yeah, that's that and what's the other one? Ozempic and Monjaro, I think is the other one of the other ones. They were meant for diabetes, and then they found out that they help with weight loss. And now they want to repackage them and charge you a fortune for them. Like the insurance I have at work, working for a hospital system, they won't cover it. And my wife's diabetic, and they won't cover it for her even. And at the time they had a coupon, so it was like $700 a month, with my insurance, and then without the coupon it was like $1,000 a month. So I'm good, thanks. Get an N scale layout. All right. Well, good for you. I can't. That's too little for me. My hands are too big. Well, that's what I said. The Picos aren't really number 6s. This Walters thing and Atlas thing is number 6 is what they call them. I don't know. Picos from overseas. It's from the UK or somewhere. That's what I use here. I love them. They snap nice. You don't have to use any kind of a switch machine or one of those little manual, flippers or whatever you want to call them. A nice tight snap on them. Or I don't think Atlas does that at all. I'm not sure about Walters. Derek. There's Derek. Hey, Derek Alexander. Geez, by the time I get to the bottom of this thing, the show will be over. Periscope. That's a good one. No rush. Just want to make sure you did it right. Yeah, I don't know about that, Robert. Maybe. You're probably right. I have a couple of Pico or a couple of Atlas curve switches. Like they're what, the 127s or something like that, 128. They're nice long curves. In fact, I'm looking at one right now. And I use Atlas Flex Track. But other than those couple of curve switches, everything else I have is Pico. And I've had no issues with the matching up with the Atlas Flex Track. Now, let me say this. I use code 100. So I don't know. I can't speak on code 83. I don't know, And mine are all insulated frogs. I don't use the electric frogs. I don't power my frogs. Hey, Chris. How's it going? Merry Christmas. You did a nice video, too, on putting that decoder into that. Was that a Bowser? That locomotive you just did from New Haven, the New Haven Rails. Just watched that today while I was, I don't know if I commented on it or not. I'm down here working on scratch building a little addition to my chocolate, or to my General Mills building, Walter's Chocolate Factory. What's wrong with that today? Ray Bertelson, what's happening, man? How you been? Merry Christmas. I ain't our real fan. I ain't our fan. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We have to do a video on it. If you haven't already, I'll have to catch a video. I don't run 86-inch boxcars, but I run auto racks. I do have some longer flat cars. The auto racks are a pain in the ass anyway, excuse my French. But I run those. I run my container trains. I run anything I want on the layout. Passenger cars if I want to. A lot of it's track work too. You got radiuses and all that stuff. Definitely I would go as wide as you can, or if you have the room. Like I stuck with 28-inch radiuses, except for my Peninsula. I don't even know what this radius is. I've said it before. It's like 68 across. Math is hard. I just ran it. It came in about closest I got to the edge was about 2 inches. And then I just eyeballed the radius in there on the end of my Peninsula. So it's definitely more than 28. Everything else is 28. So if you could go, I have no problems with that. It just depends on you. Just do good track work. Take your time with it. I'm not saying you don't. This is my recommendation. Take your time with the track. Don't skimp on the track. Guys buy cheap because it's expensive. I get it. But if you're going to cheap out on that kind of stuff, you're not going to be happy. Mr. Roy number 2, you ain't talking to me, are you? Did I miss another Roy? Yeah, Derek, I did too, man. So it should be coming your way. Oh, you meant Ray. Yeah, I gotta do the same thing, Scott. Getting a little too robust. Yeah. Yeah, I was surprised. Get that Trackset mic mug. Sent a couple stickers with it too. It's metal. It's a nice metal mug. I like it. Thanks again. There's Daryl. How you doing, buddy? Nice Christmas show you had on Wednesday. What coffee do you recommend? I want to try something new. We've been really getting into the blackout coffee. I just bought, for the holidays, I bought one. It's some kind of, I have to get you the name of it. Something cocoa something or another. There's just a hint of it in there. It's really good. They have this blueberry crumble. I know it doesn't sound like it'd be good, but I'm telling you what, we're like in love with it, man. And you're going back to like the Manjaro and that kind of stuff. Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm telling you, once they find out they can make money on something like that, they're all about it. I still buy the Black Rifle. I like the Blackbeard's Delight. There's also one that's just, I like a darker roast. What else? Yeah. So I go with the Black Rifle. I go with the Blackout, stuff like that. And Freedom Hill, we get a cherry from them. Back in the fall, we got from Black Rifle. We like their pumpkin one. But they are like supportive of different veterans groups and stuff like that. So I kind of go that route. Train fanatic, birds, cars, and clocks. Okay, you got all your hobbies in there. Welcome in. I like that. It's good. My wife is threatening to buy a BB gun to get this big fat squirrel. Keeps getting on her bird feeders out there. So I got to figure something out with that and get some kind of baffles or something to keep them from climbing up the damn pole. He's Pico number 6 at the club. Never had issues as long as we follow the geometry rules for curves and trains. Got hurt today. Stitches in my head for falling off the roof to take down Christmas lights. Oh, boy. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Yeah. I should have took mine down today, actually. I don't even like to put them up on the house anymore for that reason. I'm not that old, but I'm old enough to see what I work in a surgery center, so I see a lot of people come in and broken this and broken that from falling off of ladders, doing Christmas lights and cutting branches and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, me too. I do like the Pico. I feel like they're built pretty well. They're pretty sturdy. The only thing is, I wasn't able to get the radius I wanted with this curve switch from Atlas. I didn't notice anything wide enough of a curve from Pico. So that's why I went with the Atlas. Yeah, that's right. U25B Bowser. That was simple enough. Just basically popping the 21 pin in. That was weird about the trip pins. Was that new, or was that something you bought at a show? It was maybe gently used. It looked like it was in good shape. Looked new. Yep. Same here. Did well. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. Hey, Steve, Merry Christmas, man. Yeah, belated Merry Christmas. I'm going to say it because this is basically my Christmas show, for lack of better. I have auto racks from 5 different brands. All work good in N scale. Yeah. What do I have? scale trains. I have some Walders. Like I have a couple Protos. I have a couple of their old kit ones. I got a lot of the kit ones. I have some of the Proto, like the newer stuff. Scale trains. I think I have a one or two Atlas Autorex. I think they're Atlas. They all play pretty well together, I guess. Sometimes it's a matter of, honestly, guys, sometimes you flip a car around the other way and it doesn't derail. I don't know what it is. Sometimes it's a matter of the way you have them set in a consist, too. Like, I don't know when I had that set up running. It was a few months back. I had all auto racks and then the trailer train together. And I seriously had to space them out. So many auto racks, so many of the trailers, so many auto racks, because I just could not get them to stay on the damn rails. And back to the radiuses, they'll run fine on the 28s. They really do. It's just a matter of me getting them figured out. What it comes down to is how they look. The tighter your radius, the more overhang you're going to have in that curve too. So it doesn't look as good on a 28 as it would on, say, a 30 or 32, 36. For longer stuff, the wider the better for looks and operation, Walder's track is on sale. Oh, yeah? Well, there you go. I don't know what BBB and E is. But no, obviously, I don't think I've tried that. Jasco, what's going on? Merry Christmas, buddy. That's right. You did win the logo. Okay, good. Good, man. That was a nice one. I like that one, man. I like that color. I like that scheme from BNSF. Yeah, I get it. Eat fat to lose fat actually works. All right. There's so many different methods out there. Six-inch diameter PVC pipe, as long as it can't jump all the way to the feeder. What is that for? What did I miss? I don't know what I missed there with that PVC pipe. If you Walthers ones and they suck in your opinion, yeah. Yeah, I don't have any Walthers. I had some. I think Walthers took over that Shinohara. On the old layout, I had a couple curved Shinoharas. Nose is itchy. I was not a fan of those. So I don't know how Walthers are. Honestly, I've never had Walthers. The Pico and Atlas all code 83, but no one makes a code 83 three-way. Only found code one. Yeah, I have a couple of Pico code 100 three-ways. Obviously, I'm not looking for 83, so I don't know what they make. All right, Train Fanatic, Birds, Cars, and Clocks. Thank you for coming in. Have a good night. Hope you feel better. Stay off those ladders, at least for now. You hand lay all your turnouts, huh, John? Okay. Well, there's something to be said for that. I don't know that I have the patience to do that, but yeah. I bet it would be cheaper in the long run. So if you have a lot to buy, or if you need a lot. Yeah, I seen my sister lives down by the Collinwood Yards here in Cleveland. There's a CSX yard, and I seen one parked there heading into the fueling racks, but you can see that from the freeway when you go by it. But lights were out and nothing running. Well, it's good though. Hopefully, some of them got to spend Christmas with their families. Oh, Concord, yeah. I've had no luck with Concord HO stuff, anyways. What kind of problems are you having with the wall? There's turnouts. What code are they? Which ones are they? Yeah, there ain't no wheel to spin, buddy. 28, 30, 32 inch. Yeah, now James uses a lot of Walther stuff. He likes Walthers. He'd be the one to talk to about that too. I just have the problem. Well, obviously you have to have your cars weighed right. You have to have your cars running right. I do a slight pitch. Why can I never think of that word? Going around the curve, super elevation. You don't want to go too high on that either. Tow bars come undone and get stuck almost 100%. You want a trackside mic mug? Bacon beef. Oh, that's the gotcha. BBB and E. That's like an Atkins kind of thing. It's all basically protein and you're allowed some fats. I did. I tried Atkins years ago. I did okay on it. But as soon as I went back to eating like any kind of carbs, if I cut all the carbs out, I do okay. It's just once I add all the carbs back in, or some of the carbs even, that's when it's like, yeah. It's a lifelong battle, trust me when I tell you. On the auto rack, sometimes you need to change the wheels to 28 and shim up the couplers to the correct height. Yeah, that's the one thing with mine. I don't know. Like some of the kits are different height wheels. I mean, how do I word it? All the coupler heights are correct. How I got there, you don't want to know. Some is shimming, some is the wheel heights. You can't go too high in the wheel heights, otherwise you hit the bottom of the car. So, with the largest radius you have room for, that might be 18 or it might be 72. Yeah, that would be nice, right? 72. Yeah. They say you can run auto racks even on that long stuff, even on 18s. They're going to run very good. Not going to look good at all, but maybe not 18s. Maybe 22s you could get away with, or 24s. Yeah, there you go. That's what you want, Mike. Tom's on this layout. I lost 90 pounds with staying to 2,600 calories a day. There you go. Another thing is move. You got to move, man. You can't sit down here in the layout rooms playing with trains. You got to get out there and walk or do something. Oh, so what do you do? Just 6 inch pipe. So how do you put that on there? Like just put the pole through it? They can't climb that stuff, or what? It's too slippery, or what? Yeah, tried that one too. So he's using all Walthers, turnouts, and track and switch machines too, right? There you go. It's an idea. Here's Flying Crow likes Walthers. Walthers joiners and switch machines. Yeah. I mean, that's what I mean. Everybody has their preference. I started out with the Pico and like them, so I stuck with them. I'm not knocking Walthers by any means. I don't have them. I didn't try any of them. I use the tortoise machines for my turnouts, and I'm happy with those. Yeah. Hey, John Prescott, how you doing, my friend? Merry Christmas. Yeah, you can anything you can sell that people think would be like a self-help type thing, feel good thing, they'll buy it, man. I am old school. Atlas code 100 all the way, DC all the way. Atlas turnouts. Got a $50 gift card from Waldo's for Christmas. Guess where I am shopping this week? Yeah, heck yeah, man. Yeah, I was DC back in the day, and then when I got back into it, I went with DCC. I didn't have anything really. I was starting fresh, so it wasn't like I was having to convert a bunch of locomotives over or anything like that. Either way, I was going to have to buy stuff, so I just jumped right into the NCE system for DCC. Hey, Weatherman Harry. Whether to or not, Harry. When did you change that? Hi, ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, Harry. Oh, you sent me a messenger. Okay. I'll have to check it out. Oh, you got them. 369. All 10 of them. You little son of a gun. Very nice. Very nice. I don't know if I can get that to come out bigger or not. Yeah, that's nice, John. I know you're kicking yourself though for selling all those off back when. So I get that to change. John's Christmas gift. Intermountain, Illinois Central hoppers. Look at that. Very nice. Very nice. I like those. Put the finishing touches on the Blue Rock Island hopper. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was the one you were building the other day. The 2-bay. Or no, that wasn't that. That was the grain hopper you built last week. You built the Cargill 2-bay on the show Sunday. Yeah, nice. No, I like those Acuros. One of these days, I'm going to take and bite the bullet and actually have some made up for my railroad for sale or whatever. Nope, 7 o'clock for on Track Tuesday. Cab cruise on Wednesdays at 8. That's the one I know. It starts at 8. And I think even on Mondays, Mike and James, they start at 7, I believe. Missed it by that much. Hey, that's all right. I missed the whole 7 hours you were up last on yesterday, Christmas Day. Merry Christmas, by the way. Sorry, family things. Never did get in there. I think I miss that every year. Damn it! This family thing getting in the way of me getting some prizes potentially. Rolling stock and locomotives are pretty much designated as club layout only models because the curves are much wider than my layout. Well, that's okay. Did you say you were moving, Randall? Or no? Who's moving? Kyle Stevens is moving. I think his own house. He said he bought a house. So he'll hopefully be able to. I think he's going to use his garage for his layout. So that's exciting. I'm assuming he'll insulate it and do all the things he has to do to get it up and running right. At least that's my recommendation for what that's worth. I've switched some of my auto racks to 28-inch wheels. May do more if I ever get to run them. Yeah, mine are all over the place. I don't know what the hell I got on them. All I know is the coupler heights are right, and they roll good. They roll good. The stuff that I buy that's brand new, ready to run, like the scale trains, the Walrus Proto, that kind of stuff is whatever's on those. So I'm assuming they're 28-inch wheels. But all the like Walters kit cars, I've kind of got a combination of wheels. Graduated 74, wrestled in high school, weighed 174. Today I weighed 179, 50 years later. So 1 pound every 10 years. That's good, Thomas. I was a big guy in high school, too, though. I mean, I'm a little bit bigger than I was then, but I was always a pretty big guy. But, like I'm like 6'1", and in high school I was like 225, 230 all the time. A little more than that now. I won't go into how much more, but I am a little more than that. But that was always kind of my playing weight. We would put on a little bit in the wintertime. I always kind of yo-yoed. Got a little heavier in the wintertime after football was over, and then came back down during, summer and stuff. you ain't wrong, man. I mean, some people will take those meds that don't need them. And like Ritalin, I think Ritalin was the big one there for a while, that some like soccer moms were taking that just to get more done because it gave them the energy they needed. Use Walther's turn on, so uses number 10s in the main, and Pico and Atlas don't make number 10s. Okay. I don't know. I know the Picos on my main are those, I think they're 88s and 89s. That's how, like I said, I use the Code 100 insulated frogs, and they're pretty long. I think they're about 10, 11 inches, 10 and a half, something like that. John Prescott maybe would know. He's the one that designed my layout, the last layout, and he did some of the designing on that. This was like a collaboration by a bunch of people on this layout. John helped me. Jason did a lot of tweaking to it. So, yeah. I don't have any hobby shops really that I go to that's close by, so I just I order mine through Yankee Dabbler. Usually, they usually have a good price on them when they have them in stock. Thomas needs to go in timeout. Sparky, I don't know. What's he doing? Am I over? Sparky, you going live tonight or something? He's probably got a lot of packaging up of product to ship out. Anyone named Thomas goes on timeout. Oh man, I hate getting sinus infections. They're so horrible. Horrible. Well, guys, I never really made it to the end of the thing here, I don't think. Oh, no joke. Where did you get those from? Was it from a hobby shop, or did you get them online somewhere? That's really good. That's damn good. The Intermountains? Shit. Are they used or are they new? Either way. Yeah, again, sorry I missed it, Sparky. My sister's all day doing Christmas stuff. We didn't get back home till, I don't know, 6, 7 o'clock. Oh, okay. Well, you showed it, though. You showed us it on the stream, I believe. Wow. I had 50 in here one time? Damn. Nice. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? Until the 19th. I thought you said the 9th. Okay. Yeah, but I think with the models, I think you got to be a little careful. Like, you know, you don't want to go too much. Some, but I wouldn't go too much. Especially if you have tighter curves. I think you tip them in too much, and then you're gonna, as you hit the curve, especially with the longer the train you run, the more pull you have against it. So the more likely you're gonna pull them over on a curve. Looking for grain elevators for my spur track. Well, you got the usual Walters one. I actually had put one in my. Who had that? It was a wood kit. Thought about maybe looking to build an next. I want to put an abandoned, like an older abandoned one somewhere on the layout. I was thinking about. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Well, it's good. It's good. I don't like taking medicine if I don't need it. If I don't need to. Some people run right to it. Rick's makes a grain elevator. Are you talking about the grain bins? Or are you talking about like an elevator? You know, kind of like the Walther stuff. Because they make like the prairie elevator. They make a smaller concrete one. Then they make the bigger Cargill one. But, you know, they all have the concrete silos. They also make the one, I think it's called the prairie something or another. It's more like the old wooden looking ones. 10 3/4. That's the 88, 89s. Picos. Code 100s. Yeah. They're long switches. I think they're long. I don't know. So I can't complain, guys. You see, my trains have been running since we came on here. They'll run and run and run. I had them running all day long while I was down here. I was down here most of the day working on this little addition to that candy factory. I gotta put 2 more windows in. It's gonna be a little dock, a little bit of an overhang there over the doors. Get back in the camera. The way the building is set up against the wall, the way the wall curves, I'll put a side on it here. Like that. Maybe. Can't get it to match up. It matches up. Trust me. I spent all day down here. And that's going to be where the trucks unload and unload cereal and whatever, you know, product going out. But, you know, yeah, above it with those windows, there's going to be offices or whatever above. I didn't care for the office. I couldn't figure out a good place to put it on here. The office that came with the kit. It's a nice office building, but it just didn't seem to match. It's a brick office building, and the factory's all corrugated metal. It just was weird to me. So, a lot of kids with that, yeah. ADHD. Not a bad thing. Like, you know, I like Walther's kits. I mean, you know, the instructions are what they are. Once you build enough kits, you just know that they are what they are, and you just get over it. Everybody has them. So unless you try to modify them in some way or another, we all have the same kits. You know, and scratch building stuff it's a lot of work. It takes a lot of skill and patience. And you know, it's okay that we all have a lot of the same stuff. It's no big deal. You just, you know, you modify it a little bit to what you need. You need to, you know, paint it up differently maybe or weather it differently. There's ways, you know. We're at 20 minutes, please. Okay. See, he's starting a new layout. No, you're going to OVR tomorrow. Uh-oh. Have a look at Roku. Now, how do they play with stuff here? Oh, you got them on eBay. Okay. Yeah, that's a great deal, though. Jeez. And free shipping? Wow. So, brand new. That's true. That's true. Two bin with elevator. Well, I don't know if he's talking about like the big silos, like the Walther silos, Robert, or if he's talking about, grain bins with the elevator leg in the middle kind of thing. You got the two bins with the elevator, where you could, do 4 or 6, however many bins you want to do. With their add-on pieces, Yeah, I do too. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. All right, Randall, be safe out there. I got to go too, man. I got to start winding things down and get to bed. Damn work. Wish I could be not have to work, but what are you gonna do? I love that guys build these wilderness kits on video because the directions suck and you can avoid a lot of the pitfalls by watching the kit builds. Yeah. We were just talking about that on the OVR, the Go Via Go Home Sunday brunch. This week we were talking about that, as a matter of fact. Just said, when you do get these instructions that are kind of funky, there's usually somebody who's built a kit so you can, get the ins and outs. I know actually John Prescott has built some stuff way back in his videos that he shows. I think, John, was it the refinery you built? You showed some of the ins and outs on that because there were some things. Yeah, I think everybody has the same complaint. In fact, this kit that we're building on this chocolate factory kit, there's parts that are numbered on there that aren't even on the sprues. It's like, what the heck is this part? Or the numbering is wrong. It says this number, say 26, but it's on the sprue, it's 36 or 34 or whatever. But the picture looks right and it fits right. There's nothing else that looks like it. Oh, that damn thing. The high jack, whatever it's called. I got 2 more of those damn things to build for my intermodal yard. So, yeah, I have to get a hold of you, man. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. So, all right, guys. Yeah. No, there was nothing that says that, and I kind of found it out the hard way. Thankfully, I hadn't really glued it in yet. I glued the pipes in, but I hadn't glued the ladder in yet. But when I put the glue on the ladder, I got some on the side of the silos. I was able to cover it with some touch-up paint and didn't really get much on there. But, if I would have put it on first, I would have had to work around those pipes. So it would have been easier. So, hey, Bud Files, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Sorry, Bud. But Merry Christmas. Thanks for stopping in. If you guys don't mind on your way out, if you haven't hit the like button, please do so. Maybe I'll see you Thursday. Tomorrow, I think it's Thomas that's up tomorrow for cab crew. I think. And then I'll see you Thursday morning. Next week, we'll be back to it'll be a new year. First show of the year will be Wilmer for On Track Tuesday. So, all right. Guys, have a happy and safe new year. For those that I don't see on Thursday or talk to on Thursday or over the weekend or whatever. So, and I'm going to go to bed too, John. Off to bed I go. Same. So take care. Good night. Bye for now. Happy New Year.